Hello, my beautiful friends. How are y'all today? I hope everyone is doing good. Thank you all for being here. I apologize for being late. Smiley was going live, and I was in there whacking trolls as best I could, trying to keep the peace. So I didn't want to let her down until she had enough mods in there to take over. So anyways, thank y'all for understanding. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Happy birthday, Sebastian. 16 years old to that sweet baby. I don't, I'm not going to do what I had planned. After listening to Seth's live last night, I made the choice to hold off on what we were going to do. I had a Google number. We were going to have a birthday background and let people call in and leave only a message of well wishes for Sebastian and Seth. But today we're just going to um, just kind of get, we're just going to talk. I don't know. Last night was hard, guys. Last night was rough. As we sat in, well, before we get started, Miss Kathy, thank you for being here. Michelle, hello and welcome. We have Melissa, thank you for being here. And we've got, hey, Miss Peggy. We've got, let's see here. Da, 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 da. I'm so sorry. Thank y'all for being so patient with me. Hey, Cheryl, thank you for being here. Iowa Lady, thank you. Hi, Bo. There's our TJ. Thank you, TJ. Brown Eyed Girl, welcome to the Mod Squad. Thank you for offering your help to the channel. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Hope Floats. Thanks for being here. Let's see who else we got here. Dispatch Crystal, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. There's our sweet lady 7 Up. Hello, sweet lady. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. God's girl, thank you for being here. D May May, hey, hey. How are you? Good to have you here. Sweet tea and sunflowers. Holly S. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for being here. Dispatch Crystal, we got her. Let's see. I'm trying to read all these. Hey, Mary. Thanks for coming in and being with us. Hi, Laurel. Hello, hello, Addis. Hello. Thank you for being here. There's our Miss Janice. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I hate when it glitches and then I lose my place. Lordy, lordy. And let's see here. Charisse, look at our Charisse up in here for 1 month. Hello, hello to you, sweet love. Thank you. Thank you for that. She's my North Texas friend. Hello, Miss Bonnie. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Let's see here. Is that it? Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Victoria, did I tell you hello? If not, hello again. Okay, I think we got everybody. Happy 16th, sweet Sebastian. Prayers for Seth today and always. Thank you for that spicy disaster. Hey, sweet tea and sunflowers. Welcome, welcome to the lollipops. Thank you so much. You guys are precious. I so appreciate everyone. Oh, we got Bo a member for 1 month. Thank you for that, Bo. And happy birthday, Sebastian. You know, listening last night to Seth, it did give me flashbacks to that first birthday without my son, and my heart broke for him. Hey, sweet Sativa, how are you? Thank you for being here. But my heart just broke that birthday, that very first birthday, and you don't have your child with you. I mean, you had spent his whole entire life with him on his birthday. And by no choice of your own, you're forced to spend a birthday without him. And folks, let me tell you, it's not a fun day. Not at all. It's a day of heartache. You remember every tiny little detail about them, their face, their hands, their smile, their eyes, every little tiny thing. And Spicy Disaster, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome to the Lollipops. We appreciate you. And and looky here, Miss Janice gifted 5 memberships, guys. If you got a membership, would you please tell Miss Janice thank you? She is so precious to all of us, and we thank her. So please be kind and thank her. Oh, sweet, sweet tea and sunflower gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Y'all are being so sweet today. Thank you, thank you. This just helps our channel grow, helps us get the word out a little more about Sebastian. And guys, that is our number one goal. I am not going to play games with people who want to pretend to be someone who cares. We'll put it that way. There's so many people out there that are trolling around, and it's obvious who they are. I'm not playing your game. And from here out, every one of my mods has my permission to completely give you the big old Texas boot if you come in here and cause trouble. We're not playing a game with a child's life. If that's what people want to do, they can go somewhere else, but they're not coming to our channel because I'm done with it. I'm not going to play a game. If there is a chance that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is out there somewhere, then I pray that their games do not cause him harm, because that's exactly a huge possibility that they're playing with. Now, last night Seth goes live. The minute he quits, he ends his live and all hell bust loose. I couldn't believe what was happening. It was blowing my mind because they had to have planned it. They had to have. There's no way they could randomly go live the very instant Seth stopped talking. You see, Seth was getting sympathy. He was getting love. He was getting respect. And it was all focused on Sebatian. Oh, sweet sativa. After Seth's live, we had Cluminati go live, showing the pictures from Texas Roadhouse that they were trying to keep under wraps as long as they possibly could because there are suspects in these pictures. There today is a post made talking about how someone went. Yes. Well, the pictures came from Texas Roadhouse. Someone went to Texas Roadhouse in a uniform saying they were the private detective. They wanted to protect their clients and they needed copies of those pictures before it hit the press. This was a lie. He told them there was a documentary being made and he wanted to protect his clients. There is no documentary being made. There is no goal to harm anyone. It was being protected. They were giving us as much as they could verbally from what they had visually to protect in any way possible Sebatian. But Stephen Fisher, who seems to be employed by Chris and Katie Proudfoot, felt the need to go and lie to people to get the footage so he can be the first one to break it loose. The thing seems to be, though, friends, he altered the pictures. There's Photoshop been done to those pictures. So what we were showed last night was not even the correct pictures. There were no pictures. There's a video. The video was put out. Thank you, Brown Eyed Girl. The video had not been put out. He got the video. He made still shots from it. He altered the photos that he created from a video. Now, Justin, Mr. and Mrs. E, and a few others have had the video. They have had several weeks now. Thank you, sweet girl. Make sure you thank her for that gifted membership. Now, these people that have had this information in their hands looked at them, talked to them, or talked about them, but did not put them out. Gave as much information as they were said to be able to do. Those people did it because they care about Sebatian. Yet we have people who don't give a shit about Sebastian, and they are the ones that want to play the game. While this is going on, mind you, Queen Bee is on her channel talking about a lawsuit that has been filed against Seth. You hear lawsuit, your mind just stops and it's like, what the hell? What the hell? Hi, Nana Patricia. Thank you for joining us. But there is a lawsuit that is being filed against Seth by a woman who it is very well documented that came into the vigil, who was asked not to take pictures. She had 3 different devices. She was asked not to use them. There was one person there with a GoPro. That was for safety reasons. That was to protect everyone that was there. If you don't want anything recorded, then you have the right to ask that. You don't want people and kids' faces being put out on the internet. That is 100% legit. Best thing you could ever do. But there does need to be some documentation from the day, because there are people out there that will do this. And this is what protects you. It's what protects your organization. There is one person that should always have footage. But this woman decided she needed her own footage. She was heard saying that she was hoping to bump into Bullhorn Betty and she wanted to slap her. Her intent was whatever the Proudfoots wanted her to do, basically. This woman comes from West Texas. She is seen in the courtroom coming in, whispering something to Chris Proudfoot, handing him a file full of papers. A few other women connected to the Proudfoots walk out into the hallway with her. There is a connection. Of course there is. So this is being talked about on Queen Bees. So then we have to go from Queen Bees to Josh's, because they felt the need to put out all this information. Now Seth has to defend himself. He couldn't have his few minutes. People couldn't just let him be on one of the hardest damn days of his life. Because these people, you see, have rot inside of their soul. These people are not here for Sebastian. They're here to make money, to have subs, to have the clicks, the views, all the things. This is a true crime community, and we are muddled with the disgust and the rot from a drama community. Those two things don't go well, and we're seeing why. Because it's the true crime side having to defend themselves against the crappy drama side that creates all the drama. So all of that is happening last night after Seth talks about his son. He doesn't talk about all the stuff happening around him. He doesn't talk about all the stuff that's being thrown around out there. He just talks about his son. Yes. Yes, yes, Michelle. Hey, YouTuber. Thank you for coming in. All those coming in, thank you for being here and thank you for listening. Seth talked about his son last night in a way we haven't heard. He talked about how hard he was to get awake sometimes. He talked about the water gun. I remember when my boys were young, I had a spray bottle. It had a straight stream on it too, and I would give them chances. I would give them as many chances as possible, and I'd tell them, "Do I need to get a spray bottle?" They'd start getting up really quick. It only took a time or two, but it made me laugh. That was something that we had not heard about. That was something that was nice to know. He talked about all kinds of things just pertaining to his son. He tells us how much he misses his child, how much he wants him there for his birthday, how much he's hoping and praying that today would be the day he got that call that said he's been found. And we go from that to pure hell from there. And I use that very literal because you got everything popping off. Even Dolly was sent the pictures and he assumed they were being put out. He puts them out. Dolly has since apologized, said he jumped the gun. He should have waited. He should have checked into it. We have an increase in a reward fund. That reward fund ends in a very odd number. It's $225 and it's $155. It's $225,155. The 155 does seem to be a trigger number. Hey, Blue Eyes. Maybe you can stay in here with us for a little bit. She's having internet trouble for sure. But the 155 seems to be an address number. It's a number that triggers Chris when anybody mentions his mommy. But whatever it may be, it is what it is. So I go to Brittany's and I sit and I watch the video over on allegedly with Brittany J. In the video of this child that's so hyperactive they can't handle him. This child that just won't stay out of your bubble. He has to be all up in your face. This child that Chris tells us is such a sloppy eater. This child that is so unruly that they couldn't handle him. I don't know if that happened to get altered, but I don't think so because, see, At Night Media put Texas Roadhouse video out there. So we know it is for real. We see a well mannered young man sitting politely with his napkin across his lap. We see a young man who is enjoying his food. The sloppiness, I don't get because the young man I saw eating was trying to make sure the food got pushed back into the middle of his bowl so that it did not make a mess and go over the side of the bowl. The young man I saw was sitting there and just being. He was not up in his mother's face. Anybody that walked by, he didn't touch, he didn't bother, he didn't make a mess anywhere on that table. He was just being who he is, and it has nothing anywhere close to the description that we were giving of this child. And to actually see with my very own eyes his mother casually take 2 pictures of her son sitting at that table just minutes before they leave and he's never seen again. 2 pictures. It pissed me off because we have a flyer. We have wanted posters, missing posters, have you seen him posters, all the posters out there of a child that looks to be about 10. So why could she not share those with us is what I want to know. Why is it that his mother does not want him recognized as a young man who stands as tall as she is? A young man who sits at a table well mannered. She had already, in my opinion, eliminated him from her mind. Because as you'll soon see, if you haven't already seen, I felt bad for him because he had no interaction with his mother at all whatsoever. None. She was on her phone, but he was not allowed a phone. He was only allowed to sit there. She didn't have food. Was she feeding him his last meal or something? Why was she only eating a roll? There's so many questions. Why would she take the picture of him sitting straight across from her only to send it in a text and it's very visible? That's what happened. And as far as I'm concerned, friends, this woman sitting at the table at Texas Roadhouse, she proved a point in my mind. In my mind, I had her as a person who did not care. Oh, really, Mike? Hmm. Well, Chris, maybe you should feed your wife. She proved a point to me. She proved that she doesn't have time for her child. Keep in mind, this is the child that is so unruly, that stays up in your bubble. He's moving a knife from the outside of the table to the inside, like any person should do. He's eating. He's enjoying his food. I'm sick of the games. This picture that she's about to take. Why so sneaky with it, Katie? There's so many questions about this video. So many questions. Oh, hello, Audacity. The man that works the same shift as Chris, the one that works the same job as Chris, the one that has this child with the same type of deletion, chromosome deletion as Chris. Huh. Isn't that something? Not playing games anymore. I'm done with it. It's disgusting. There's a child missing. It's time for people to grow up. This young man should be home with his father who wants him. No, no, they weren't, Cher. From what I have been told, it was the pictures the day before, not these two pictures. Oh, hey, Mike, you're back. Isn't that funny? You can't be on the same time as your other alter ego. There you go, Audacity. Oh, I've got the text that proves that you told me that, Audacity. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. That was the child that's up in everybody's bubble. I'm tired of playing games with his life. I'm not going to do it. I hope everybody understands. I'm going to call it out like it is. I'm going to call it out exactly like it is. No, Blue Eyes. If you can hear me, no. I'm so disgusted at how people can be okay with the fact that this child is missing. And pretend to be people they're not. I'm so not okay with everybody's life that keeps getting affected just because they talk about Sebastian, just because they call the parents out for who they are. That picture I just saw of a woman sitting at a table with her son. I hope she remembers that dinner. I hope she remembers exactly what she was doing on that phone, because that was the last time she'll be eating with him ever in her lifetime, or that we know of. Right, Katie? And I don't say that to be vengeful. I say it because that's what we know. It was not long after that video, Sebastian disappeared. He disappears completely from everything. Poof, he's gone. It's not okay. It's not okay. We have a mother who, now I understand why she's not out begging for somebody to be looking for her child. Now I get it. I now understand why this woman, Sebastian's mother, sits there and doesn't say a word to anyone in the public about, please help me find my child. It doesn't happen. You never hear it. Thank you, Don't Dive, for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Oh, wrong one. Oh, Lord. There we go. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. So, all this time, I've been on here talking about, I don't understand why his mother won't even pretend to beg, like Susan Smith did when she let her children die in the back of their car, strapped in their car seats as she pushed the car under the water. She fake cried. She begged. But yet Katie's not even doing that. But now I get it. I saw the video. I see her in real time here, sitting with Sebastian in a restaurant. I get it now. Katie don't care. She proved my point. She had no care in the world to interact with a child she gave birth to, a child obviously she did not bond with. Yes, Heather, I agree with you, because she didn't want anything to do with him at Texas Roadhouse. It shows, in my opinion, what kind of mother she is. Yes. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate y'all being here. I am very aggravated today. Yesterday, I was aggravated because I heard about the video. I heard things about what was being said and put out there. Today, I'm still aggravated after seeing it all. I just don't understand why people. Oh, yeah, brown eyed girl. Yes, for sure. I don't understand why people cannot leave his father alone and let his father have his day today. Cher, isn't that something? Look here. Cher said she actually, until today, I defended Katie. But that's out the window now, watching her sneak pictures. Yeah. Watching her take those pictures was just, yeah, it was just horrible. It was the whole thing was thank thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Please, if you got one, please tell them thank you. Please, please. That is so sweet. I appreciate you. It's horrible to think I did. I have heard the video or the audio from the flashlight video. I am not sure about that. I have had back and forth feelings on it. So I'm not real sure about the audio part of it. I do know this. There ain't no way those two flashlights are they are flashlights. They are not a trash truck. No way. No way in hell. A flashlight, you can take it wherever you want to. The other flashlight can go wherever it wants to, and that's exactly what we saw. A trash truck light, they go simultaneously together. They do not separate and go different directions. Car guy, you couldn't have said it better. In my opinion, it is sad when strangers have more love and concern for a child than his own mother. It's disgusting, isn't it? To think that that's his life. That was his life. Is that how it was at home all the time? I mean, there's 5 times, people, that we know of that this boy reached out to adults away from his home to help him. 5 times. 4 of those times were against Mr. Chris. You know, the stepfather that knows the whole story, has all the wheeze that live in his pocket with him, but he wasn't there. 5 of those total. 4 against him, 1 against his mother for allowing the home dwelling to remain the same. If that does not tell you that this woman has chosen her husband over her child, there is nothing in this world that I need to have to do with you. Because if a woman does not make an attempt to try and to help her child in her home, leave the home, get the child somewhere safe, anything, but it didn't happen. Oh, Christopher, cool your jets there. Nana Dragonfly ain't never getting blocked in my chat. You know, it's crazy that today we sit here on Sebastian's birthday. And folks, we have to have this discussion. Not because it's my choice, but it's because they wanted his birthday ruined. They did not want the focus to be on Sebastian. You know, that woman we just saw sitting there ignoring him. She wanted the focus away from Sebastian. It's horrible that we can't sit here and talk about all the good things about Sebastian because all we have on our mind is how there are 4 pictures that were put out. We find out they're altered. Why are you altering them? All that's gonna do, Mr. Fisher, is cause someone that you've created that might look like someone else. I've already seen it happening on Facebook, people. Could this be that person? Could this be that? It's gonna cause harm to the wrong person, is what's gonna happen. And there's no sense in it. There's no reason for that unless you have, you know, a reason to divert everything. Create a whole new scenery up in there in that picture. Whole new people. It's disgusting. And we have to talk about it because we need to know that that picture, those 4 pictures have been altered. The red square is not Green Hoodie like they want us to think it is. He's so intelligent. He is a PI, a private investigator. Folks, he's the one that put that video out. Well, Katie and Chris, you got ripped off because that man don't know shit. He's going to get somebody hurt. It's ridiculous. Then we have a lawsuit coming from Chris's camp, Katie's camp, of a psychotic woman. People, I want to know what the heck is Chris's fascination with Texas? Come on now, Chris, tell me. I'm here in Texas where you like to use people from Texas. Lots of people, don't you, Chris? Not just this crazy woman in West Texas. I have friends there. She's being checked out. Trust me, we will get information. Because you see, I'm here for Sebastian. I'm not here for you, Chris. I'm not here for you, Katie. Don't give a damn about y'all or your friends over there trying to cause all this distraction. I'm through with the games. I'm calling it like I see it. And it sucks the kind of people you are that will do that. So that today, as they're still on their channels over there, just ragging their mouth, talking shit, calling out people. Today's about Sebastian. It should not be about them. Should not be about Green Hoodie Guy. It should not be about his mother. It should not be about anyone but Sebastian. Oh, hmm. Marcy, I'm sure Chris has already got his people on it. But I'll tell you this, I'm one hell of a mother more than what that woman was sitting at Texas Roadhouse with her child. Because you see, when I go to eat with my family, phones aren't allowed. It's not a time to sit on your phone and sneak pictures of your child. It's a time to interact. It's a time to catch up. It's a time to be together. So clip that. Why don't y'all? Because your friend Katie Proudfoot proved my point. And Sebastian proved a point. He is not this unruly child. He is not a person that has to be in your bubble. Hold on just a moment, guys. Okay, sorry guys, that was mom checking on my granddaughter. Um, let them talk. I don't care. It's all they got to do because they're not here for a missing child. They're here to talk shit and do what they do best. Let them have their day. I don't care. But I will say this, Sebastian did prove who he is to everyone that looked at that video. He proved that he can sit very quietly. He proved that he does have manners. He showed us that smile when the waitress brought the check. His mother didn't look up from the phone enough to even acknowledge the waitress much, but hey, Sebastian gave her a sweet little smile. He had his napkin in his lap. He ate his food and kept it on his plate. Sebastian, in my opinion, according to this video, is a very handsome young man. He has a slight interaction with his mother. He moves a utensil from one side of the room to the or of the table to the other side. Obviously, his mother takes a picture. She's trying to alter it, and you'll soon see the background fade out. But that picture must have been blurry because, hey, let's sneak another picture, shall we? You'll see her texting with her thumbs. The pictures were sent to someone, but they were not given to TBI to use on a missing child's poster. No, we had to see pictures of Sebastian when he was way younger. If I'm not mistaken, he possibly is very hungry. He likes his food. He likes his salmon. He's eating because, hey, why not? He's not getting any action from his mother. People walking by so nonchalant like, because who knew? Who knew this would be the last time Sebastian would be seen? He smiles just politely, just smiles a little bit. He obviously says something to her. She picks up a roll, looks at her roll, wipes her fingers. Agree, Misty. Misty Fisher, she does not. Sebastian obviously asked her what she's looking at on her phone or what's so important over there, because she shows him, throws her hand out, and then turns her phone off right before the camera ends. Now, you would think that if the police got their phones and did a photo dump, they would have seen those pictures. They would have come across the pictures of Sebastian sitting there at Texas Roadhouse looking grown up. They would have seen that. They would have used those pictures because they would have been the oldest. They would have been time stamped the day of. But those weren't used because they weren't on the phone that was dumped. Okay, Pearl, she's not eating. Okay. Yeah, no, she wasn't eating. She was snacking on a little bit of a roll. Isn't that weird? I thought it was very strange. But hey, maybe she was on a diet. Kudos to her. All I know is I saw a child that did not meet the description that we've been given for 9 whole months. I saw a child that did not look anything like a child that deserves to be gone. The handoff that is told to us, that is made out in the parking lot after they leave Texas Roadhouse. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Melissa, for that. I just got the notification right about the time you put that. Thank you. Yeah, Tiffany. It's horrible. And maybe she couldn't eat because she couldn't stomach what she knew was about to happen to Sebastian. It's very possible. Totally opposite of what we've been told. Exactly. You know, it's Sebastian's birthday, guys. And in my opinion, only his father is crying today. Only his father is sitting there trying to remember every single look that he had, every single smile, the big smile, the little smile, the smirks. In my opinion, his father is the one today that is sitting there trying to remember the feel of his hair, trying to remember what it felt like to give his son a hug. His mother, I'm not sure, is doing any of that. But I can say from experience that first birthday, that first holiday, that first everything without your son beside you, that feeling never goes away. I ask today that each and every one of you that are here, whether whether you're on one side or the other side, it doesn't really matter. We can all have different opinions today, but put it aside. Today's not a day. I am so sorry, Shirley. I am so sorry. I'm sorry you are part of that club that I would not wish my worst enemy to become part of. Not even someone I despise so bad should have to feel that pain. But today, every time you see the color green, think of Sebastian. Anytime you look at the TV, anytime you're walking through the store, it doesn't matter. Driving, whatever you're doing today, when you see green, just say it, a quick prayer. Lord, protect him. That's all you have to say. Lord, protect Sebastian. If there is a chance that he's out there and we can bring him home, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. But to know that we have people that are playing games and we are not in accordance together, it's sad. I don't care if you have a different opinion than what I have. I don't care if you think I'm crazy for believing what I believe. It's okay. But trust me when I say it's not about you and it's not about me. Because today is a day that 100% belongs to him. Today is a day that only he matters. It's the way it should be. And I hate that we've had to have this conversation. I hate that I have been rambling on for a little over an hour now, talking about all the things that started after about 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. last night. It's crazy. I had to pray a prayer last night to ask God to please clear my mind and let me sleep because I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop thinking about everything. I couldn't stop in my mind with that video. I couldn't stop with all the mixed feelings I had going on. Okay, let me see if I can get it here. I don't know that he has a YouTube. Um, Let me look. I'm looking. I'm looking. Um, okay. No, I just got a message that said Nick was going live. Not sure if it was on X. Let me see. Um, I don't see anything there either. Melissa, where did you hear it? Where can we get that info from? Hmm. Let me see. America's Most Wanted Fugitives. Ba ba ba. Um, I'm not seeing anything. Do y'all see anything? Nick on YouTube channel. Okay, car guy, what channel? Is it his channel? Everybody's got different times on YouTube. Y'all are cracking me up. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Um Okay, I don't see anything scheduled, so he may not have it all put out there yet or something. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It's a preview, not a live. Okay. It's a premiere. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Nothing showing on this channel at the moment. Okay. Okay, guys, I got nothing to draw. Let's see. Type in Nick the Hat XX. Okay. And I think Yeah, I'm not seeing anything at all. I don't know why I'm not. Maybe they got me blocked. Maybe they got me blocked. Oh, look, there's my picture. It's funny what you find when you scroll through YouTube. Yeah, got me up there with the new Julie person. It's called Nick the Hat. Yeah, I'm on the page. Guys, I don't know. I'm going to get off of here. Oh, thank you all for being here. I'm going to get off. I'm going to look. I will post it as soon as I can find it. I'm trying to keep up with everything at one time. But thank you all for being here. Please. You just dropped the link, TJ. Look at you go. Go, TJ. Y'all hit that link. Make sure you're subbed up to Nick, and then you will be able to all get the notification, hopefully. Okay. Thanks, Bo. Yes, Sebastian must be found safe. We need it. Guys, Sebastian needs us. I ask that you please do not pay attention to the hate channels. Be very cautious of that side, because what comes out is not about Sebastian. We're on the right side, guys. We're here doing what we can. I'm not perfect. I have a very strong opinion. I am basically just a good old girl from Texas. And I'm going to speak what I feel. I'm not going to hide behind anybody. I'm not going to pretend I feel a certain way. If you want to know how I feel, then just come listen to me, because I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm not hiding my emotions. I've cried in front of you. I have been mad and pissed off. Those of you who know me, you know me. If you tell me something and ask me not to say a word, it is never going nowhere. If you come to me and tell me things and say it needs to be said, I will say it for you. I am not a perfect person. I may get all of this mixed up, and I may get it wrong, guys, but I'm going to be honest with you when I do. And there is something wrong with that video at Texas Roadhouse. But at the same exact time, Sebastian proved to us who he is, and Katie proved to us who she really is. And if that doesn't light a fire under you, I don't know what will. But let the haters be who they are. Ignore them. Because the more attention we pay to them, that's exactly what they want. That gives them content for tomorrow. And I ain't helping them. So, with that, I'm going to say love and hugs to you all. Happy birthday to our boy Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. May you be here this time next year for us to all celebrate with you. And our prayers go out to Sebastian for strength, for his father, for strength, and for both of them for resilience to be together one day. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for who you are and the love you have for this boy. How do you not love that sweet face? My goodness. And you look at that boy, one of the pictures that got put out, and we look at the young man sitting at Texas Roadhouse, being so proper and being so polite, so grown up. And today is his day. Today is a day for him, and the haters can all kiss my ass. Because I ain't got time for none of them. But as we finish out this video, thank you all for being here. Be on the lookout for Nick to go live. Pay attention on the streets and be very, very cautious, because there are people lurking and waiting for any content they could come up with. Prayers for Seth tonight as he sits there missing his child. My heart is with him 100%, and I send him as much of my strength as I could possibly muster to send to him. Anyone else who is out there missing their child, love and hugs to you extra big, because it is a struggle we deal with every day. Hang on just a second. It says to read my email before I go. Hang tight, guys. Let me see what I got here. I don't know where this is coming from. Okay, let me see here. Hold on, guys. Don't go nowhere. Hang tight, hang tight. I got something on my email and I'm trying to pull it up and it's taking forever to load. Sorry, guys. Sorry for all the alerts. I didn't turn off my sound. Sorry, guys. It says Nick earns commission on tech products. What? Okay, here it is. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers at Texas Roadhouse, February 25th, 2024. Premieres December the 7th at 6 p.m. So it won't be much longer. And guys, the Texas Roadhouse video we have seen, just remember it's a portion of that video. It was not all. They have the whole complete video. Okay, so we need to be on the lookout for that coming out, and we need to make sure Okay. We need to make sure we're there. Let's support Sebastian in anything that we can do. Let's be there for him. Guys, I love you dearly. Sorry that it was just such a sad, sappy live. But what do you say? It is on YouTube. Yes, it is on Nick, and it's got a green Nick the hat logo. But if you put NIK hat or whatever his last name is, start spelling HAT and it'll pop up. And you'll see Nick in green, the is in white going vertical, and then hat in green. So y'all be on the lookout. 7 minutes, he's going live. I love you guys. I will see y'all possibly tomorrow. I am going on shares with over to her channel for summer, and she is going to be talking about some things tomorrow. So, all right, guys. I love you guys. Y'all be strong, be faithful, and remember, we're here for Sebastian. See y'all soon.